Hello guys, welcome back to episode 7 of my Minecraft flag map tutorial series. Today we are building Iceland, as well as the Faroe Islands of Denmark. So the blocks you will be needing are black concrete, white concrete, blue concrete, and red concrete, as well as some sort of replacement block. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go to these islands right here north of Scotland. So right here at the very corner, we're gonna go up by 41. I'm not gonna do it because I already have it marked, but go up by 41 and then go up by another 3 with black concrete. Go left by 1, up left by 1, down by 2, and down right by 1. Fill that in with red concrete. And then with this block, skip 2 blocks and then go up another 3 with black concrete. Then go up left by 1, left by 1, up by 1, left by 4, up by 1, right by 3, up left by 2, right by 3, up by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, up right by 1, up by 1, right by 1, down by 2, left by 1, down left by 1, left by 2, up by 1, left by 2, down left by 2, right by 2, I meant to say down right by 2, and then right by 2, and then down by 4. And then fill all of these gaps in with red concrete. And that is the Faroe Islands. And then from this block right here, you're gonna want to go left by 112 blocks. So just place 112 blocks. What I mean, it's a whole process. It takes a long time. It's annoying. But anyway, once you get here, then you want to go up by 17 blocks and then up by another one with black concrete. And then you can get rid of your replacement blocks or continue and get rid of it later. So what you're going to want to do is go left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then go up left by 1, left by 3, up left by 1, left by 5. Go up left by 1, up by 2, right by 1, up by 1, left by 1, down left by 1, down by 1, up left by 2, down by 1, left by 1, up by 1, left by 3, up right by 1, left by 3, down by 1, left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then go down left by 1, left by 1, up by 3, up right by 1, down by 1, right by 4, and then go up by 1, right by 1, up right by 2, go right by 1 and down right by 1. And then from this block, go up right by 1, up by 1, right by 3, and up by 1. And then from this block right here, go left by 3, up by 1, right by 2, up by 2, right by 1, up by 1, right by 3, up left by 1, and right by 2. And then if you want, you can just like place the white concrete right here if you want, just as a little marker. And then right here, do this little pattern. It's easier if I just say that. And then leave this one blank. Don't fill that in. From this corner block, go up left by 1, left by 1, up by 2, and right by 2. And then from this block, go up by 1, left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go down left by 1, left by 2, up left by 1, up by 1, up right by 1, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. go up right by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, up by 1, right by 1, up right by 1, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, go down right by 1, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up by 2, left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or until it meets up here. Do not fill that in, that is also water. And then from this block, go up right by 2, right by 2, up right by 1, right by 2, up right by 1, right by 1, up left by 1, left by 1, up left by 1, down by 1, left by 1, down by 1, left by 1, up by 1, left by 2, up by 1, down left by 1, left by 2, up by 1, down left by 1, left by 2, up left by 1, down left by 2. I meant to say up by 1 over there. Go left by 5, go down left by 1, left by 1, down left by 1, left by 1, up left by 1, left by 2, up right by 1, right by 4, and then down right by 1, and then fill this little island thing in with blue. Get your black concrete out, and here go up by 1, up left by 1, right by 1, up by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, right by 3, up right by 1, left by 3, up left by 1, left by 1, up by 1, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, up right by 1, up by 1, left by 1, 2, 3, go up left by 1 and down by 2. Fill this in with blue and leave that as water. And then it'll be easier if I do this. From this block, go up left by 1, up by 1, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, down right by 1, down by 1, down left by 1. From this block, go right by 1, down by 1, right by 1, up by 2, down right by 1, up by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, right by 1, left by 1, down by 1, down left by 1. Leave this one blank as well. From this block, go up by 2 and right by 4. This is like the roughest part of the coastline, and we're almost done with that part, but we also just have like a really jagged until we get over there, and then it's basically done. So we're pretty much done with the really bad stuff. From this block, go up left by 1, left by 1, up by 1, right by 2, up right by 1, right by 3, down right by 1, right by 1, down by 1, right by 2, down right by 1, right by 1, down right by 2, right by 1, down right by 1, down by 1, 2, 3, 4, down left by 1, left by 2, up left by 1 and up by 1. From this block, go down by 3, right by 1, down by 2, up right by 1, and down by 3. From this block, right here, go up right by 1, down right by 1, up by 2, up right by 2, right by 1, down right by 2, right by 1, up by 1, up right by 2, up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go right by 4, and down by 1, and then go down right by 1, 2, 3, 4, right by 1, up by 3, up right by 1, up by 1, right by 2, down right by 1, up by 1, up right by 1, right by 4, down right by 3, down by 1, right by 1, down by 1, right by 1, and down by 2. From this block, go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, go right by 3, down right by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, down right by 2, and down by 1. From this block, go up right by 3, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go down by 1, right by 3, up by 2, up right by 1, up by 2, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, down by 2. Then go down right by 3, up by 2, right by 1, up right by 1, right by 2, down by 1, up right by 1, right by 3, up left by 1, and right by 2. From this block, go down by 1, down left by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, right by 2, down by 2, down left by 2, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, up by 1, right by 1, down by 3, go left by 2 and down by 1. From this block right here, go right by 4, down right by 1, right by 1, down by 2, right by 1, sorry, left by 1, down by 1, left by 2, down by 1, right by 2, up right by 1, down by 2, right by 1, down by 2, down left by 1, 2, 3, 4, up by 1, left by 1, down by 2, down right by 1, up by 1, right by 2. From this block, go down by 1, left by 1, down left by 1, left by 3, and up left by 1. From this block, go down left by 1, left by 1, down by 2, down left by 1, left by 1, down left by 2, left by 4, up by 1, left by 2, down left by 1, left by 1, down left by 1, left by 1, down left by 1, left by 3, and then do 2 down left left, 3 down left lefts, and then down left by 1, left by 1, 2, 3, up left by 1, down by 1, down left by 1, left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down left by 1, left by 2, down by 1, down left by 2, and left by 1. You should meet up right there, and then I will show you how to do the flag. So we're going to start with the rough terrain first, and it's not really that bad for this. So locate where this area is, and then on this block go all the way like this with blue, and then you can fill that in with blue, and then underneath that place white. And then you can just do that, I guess. Go over here. It might be hard to locate, but go to this block and go down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then continue left until you hit black concrete. And then underneath and to the right of that, place your white concrete, just like so. And then from this block, skip 2 blocks. On the third block, continue down just like this. And then once you're here, go down an additional 2, and then go left until you hit black concrete. And then you can fill this bit in with white and this bit in with blue. And as well, on the side of all of that, put red concrete just like this on the outside of all of this white. Next, we are going to go where we placed these 3 white blocks. Above it, we're going to place red, just like we did like that. And then we're going to want to line this up like this, and then go down, because that's just a whole straight stretch, just like 13 blocks. So just line it up just like that, and then continue down, just like so. And then do the same thing we did with the red over there, except inverted with white on the inside. And then we can just skip down 2 blocks, and on the second continue pretty much all the way over, except instead of being 3 blocks wide of white, it's 4, so like we have 2 blocks of space just like that, and then continue all the way down. And then you can fill this bit in with blue. I'm too lazy to do that, so yeah, just do that, fill that in with blue. We are gonna go over to the side of where the long 13 block thing is. Go to this 2 block one, and on the right of it, go up with red until it lines up just like this, and then continue all the way down. And then I'm not even going to do the white, so you can skip the white as well. Go to where there's this other long block thing and go up with blue by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go right all the way until you hit black concrete. And then fill this bit in with white, fill this bit in with blue. And then if you want, you can just look at it like this, do that same thing, but I'll just show you how. So get out your red concrete, go to this block thing, and then on the second to last block, go down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, or until it lines up just like that, and then go right all the way. And then we're going to skip up 3 blocks on the 4th one, or just look right there, place blue all the way over, and then break 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then continue up the rest of the way. Fill any mistakes you may have made, just like me, because I'm not that great at placing blocks. But fill that bit in, fill these corners in with blue, fill the middles in just like that with white, and fill this whole middle area in with red. And I will show you what it looks like once it's complete. So this is what Iceland finished should look like. It's Iceland, I guess. It's quite far away from any other land, although Greenland's just like right there. But yeah. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.